Namaste. Today let's discuss again of our good old friend, the king. The king ruled for many, many years. His kingdom was flourishing under his rule. But as the years passed by, the king also got old. And the king had no children, no successors. So one fine day, the king decided that he has to appoint a successor soon, as age is catching up with him. He came upon a novel idea and made an announcement to all the people of his subjects that he is going to appoint a king soon, and all the young men of the kingdom to please accumulate at the palace court. The young men accumulated and heard the king out, his wishes of having a successor, and the king gave each young man a seed and told the young people, the young men, that please plant the seed, nurture it, nourish it, and bring it back after 1 year. Days passed. People of the kingdom began talking that some people's, seeds began to sprout into beautiful flowers, some into beautiful shrubs. And among all these young people, there was one young man who was a little disappointed. He had planted his seed in the pot, he watered it every day, he gave it sunlight, he did everything to nurture it, but it just never sprouted. The pot remained barren. By and by, the year went through, and all the young men were called back to court, along with the plant or the so-called outcome of the so-called seed. The young men accumulated in court with their pots, and among them, one man was very hesitant to come to the court. It was this man whose seed never sprouted. His pot was barren, but his elders, his parents told him, look here, you have to go and show the king what you have done. You have done it sincerely. You have done it honestly. Never mind if there has not been a plant or a shrub or a tree and it has not sprouted, but you have to go and show the king. With that encouragement, this man also lands up in court and places his barren pot. The king arrives in the court. He sees the beautiful flowers, the men whose pot these flowers were, sprouting from, and he gave attention to each and every plant and each and every young man who was the owner of the pot. Finally, he came upon the young man whose pot had not even sprouted. The king looked at the young man, remained silent, passed no comment, and just ordered the palace guards to bring him in front of the court. The young man was brought in front of the court, and the people in the court were laughing that when everybody else had such beautiful offerings, this man had nothing. Then the king, to everyone's surprise, declared that this young man shall be the next king of our kingdom. He was the only honest man among all the young men gathered here. Before giving the seed to everyone a year ago, I had boiled every seed. So it was impossible for the seed to sprout into anything. Leave aside plants, shrubs, it would, grow to nothing. And this man was the only honest man to come to court and show it to me that he had planted the seed that I had given him. Same way in life, my dear friend, honesty is very important. It is very difficult to be honest in today's world, but it yet pays off, believe me. An honest person leads a less stressful life. He does not have to remember what he is saying to whom, when, where, and how, because whatever he has expressed was expressed with honesty. A dishonest person may succeed soon in life, but it's very difficult to retain that success. An honest person, his success in life may be slow, but people around him know that his virtue is to be honest. They will trust him. They will, respect him. And as he grows, they will support him. Please, even in today's world, be honest. Not honest only to yourself, honest even to your family, to your work, to your friends. Things will go on very smoothly and stressful less for you. Honesty is yet even today the best policy. As the world renowned investor in the stock market Warren Buffett had once said, honesty is a very expensive thing. You do not find it in cheap people. Please keep this in mind. Please lead an honest life and a happy life. I communicate more with you soon. Namaste.